Once upon a time, in a land filled with promise and uncertainty, there lived a man named Abraham. He was a faithful servant of God, chosen for a special purpose that would shape the world forever. Abraham had a beloved son named Isaac, a boy full of life and innocence. Their bond was strong, forged through years of cherished moments and shared dreams. One day God spoke to Abraham, saying, "Take your son, your only son Isaac, and sacrifice him on a mountain I will show you." These words pierced Abraham's heart like a blade. With a heavy heart, Abraham obeyed, knowing the pain that lay ahead. His faith compelled him to trust God, even when the path seemed unfathomable. On the journey, Isaac looked up at his father, sensing something was amiss. "Father, we have the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" he asked curiously. Abraham replied with a trembling voice, "God will provide for himself the lamb, my son." In those words, Abraham hid his sorrow and fear behind a veil of faith. Reaching the designated place, Abraham built an altar, and as he prepared for the unthinkable, tears welled in his eyes. His heart screamed for mercy, yet his faith held him fast. "Isaac, my son," Abraham said softly, his hands shaking as he bound him to the altar. The young boy looked into his father's eyes, a mix of confusion and trust shining back. With trembling hands, he raised the knife, ready to fulfill God's command. "Lord, help me," he murmured inside, battling the agony of obedience. At that moment, a voice called out from the heavens, "Abraham, Abraham!" It reverberated through the night air, echoing with divine authority. "Do not lay a hand on the boy," the angel continued emphatically. "For now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me." As Abraham turned to see the ram, his heart swelled with gratitude. He had feared losing everything, yet God provided an unexpected substitute. Abraham took the ram and offered it as a burnt offering instead of Isaac, his heart overflowing with thankfulness. "God has truly provided," he exclaimed with deep emotion. From that day forward, Abraham knew he could trust in God's promises regardless of the circumstances. He named the place, "The Lord Will Provide," a testament to faith through trial. This story teaches us that true faith often requires great sacrifice and trust in God's plan, even when we cannot see it. In the face of our challenges, remember, God will always provide what we need.